We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're doing another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. This time we're House of Guerlain. It is a newish release. Now I have one of two here. I'll get to that one in a second, but it's going to be their latest addition to the L'Homme Idéal line. Ideal, however you guys want to pronounce it. Again, when it comes to this brand, we're pronouncing things crazy. But it's going to be L'Homme Idéal Platine Privé from the House of Guerlain. So here's the box, guys, and I will show you guys the presentation a little bit more here in a second. But yeah, I did put a quick feelers on this one. I'm gonna be busy the next couple of days, so I don't have a lot of time to. I put out a message for my subscribers out there to see which one of these two the new releases from Guerlain that you guys wanted me to do. They do have a Habit Rouge as well. I'll be doing a video on that one second. Honestly, I put it out there, but I didn't have a lot of time because I'm gonna be busy the next 2 days, and I need to obviously have a video up for you guys on the weekend. So I want to go ahead and get the first half of the video done tonight. So I quickly looked at the comments, and this was the one that got, I think one person might have talked about it, but honestly, it is warm outside tonight. So this one did sound like the best one to wear in the warmer weather right now anyway, and that sort of just forces me to do that one another time. But yeah, guys, so here's the box. If you guys are familiar with the L'Homme Idéal line, they did actually kind of change it up. It looks similar, but instead of having like the black box with, the gold square or the gray square, it's just all gray, black on the side, a little bit of information on the back. Here's the bottle, guys, the classic L'Homme Idéal bottle, and I want to say that they're putting the Habit Rouge might be in the same bottle as well. But yeah, so I think I've done quite a few videos on this one. I know that I love the original, but man, they've had so many flankers of this Idéal line that I think they had the Extreme that was really good. I want to say they had like an Intense or a Parfum. The Parfum, I think, is the one that came with the gray cap. It looks just like this, but it had a gray cap. That might be my favorite. That one had a little bit of like a plum note in it with almost some leather, I think. I mean, that was a really good fragrance. The Extreme was pretty good as well, but you can kind of put those in a tie. But I will include any of those videos I've done in the past down in the description below so you guys can watch those. But this is the latest release. Yeah, 2023 release here, guys. And apparently it's a limited edition. It is empty because, or down to like 20 or 30 mil because someone was splitting this, but they're selling both for super cheap. So I wanted to just do the review for you guys, so it doesn't matter if it's full or empty, guys. So this is a citrusy fresh fragrance from the House of Guerlain, like I mentioned before. The nose behind this fragrance is Delphine Jelk. And I believe this one is a Eau de Toilette concentration. The other one is Eau de Parfum. Got those confused. The notes for this fragrance, I had to go to the website because someone in the comments a while back told me go to the website. They always have them right. I tend to go to Fragrantica because they do a better screenshot, honestly, when I put the notes up here. But I want to be accurate for you guys. And it turns out this time that Parfumo.net was more accurate because I think they had closer notes to the actual website. So on the top we have grapefruit and pink pepper. In the mid we have green almond, and in the base we run things off with vetiver. So very short note list there. I think Fragrantica added bergamot, they added neroli, and they added musk. So again, I don't know where they get their notes from versus the website. I don't know who to believe anymore, guys, but you guys, I did tell you those notes, so if they're in here, I'll let you know. But yeah, so apparently this is a reinterpretation of the original. So this is supposed to smell like the original Idéal that came out, I don't know, 2016 or 17, something like that. But yeah, that one's a really good one. I think the one that was really popular was the fresh one, the one that came in the white bottle. I want to say that one's discontinued as well. So that's selling for a lot. But that one right there is a banger for the summer. But if this one's supposed to be fresh and citrusy, like they were saying in the description, I was like, wow, okay, because it doesn't really look like it, right? It kind of looks like an evening scent, right? Black top, gray bottle. But yeah, they're considered a citrusy fresh fragrance. So these also go for $135 on the website. I couldn't find them anywhere else, but it was a quick search. So forgive me, guys, on that one. But yeah, $135 for 100 mil. And we'll see how this one goes, guys. Hurry up and get to it quickly. Clean hand, a couple of sprays. If you guys don't know, that almond note, it's in almost every flanker of this one. That is what gives it the DNA. Great sprayer on this one. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, definitely getting the original DNA. Right now, though, this one really does remind me more of the, I think it's the fresh one, the one I was talking about in the white bottle. Um, yeah, that one. This one smells more like that. I'm surprised they didn't put this one. Maybe they ran out of colors to put the to put their flankers in, because I want to say they had one that was like called Cool, maybe, and it came like in a bluish bottle. But yeah, this could easily be in that white bottle again. This to my nose right now, going off of memory, this reminds me of the fresh one, the white one. And that's the one I told you was one of the most popular ones because people just loved that almond note mixed with the citrus notes. This is a strong grapefruit, nice zingy pink pepper, and you get that almond note. But this is very, very, very citrusy, and so I completely understand why they call this a citrusy fresh fragrance. Because that's what you're getting. And if you guys don't know what almond in this type of fragrance smells like, it's very, it's powdery, it's slightly sweet. In the air, it might even smell a little bit like cherries, depending on, I can't tell you with this composition, but in other ones, like the original L'Homme Idéal, the very, very first one, that one in the air smells like cherries. And I do know that the parfum in the gray bottle sort of had the same thing too. And I want to say there's even cherries in that composition now that I think about it. But yeah, so right now I'm getting a bit of a cherry vibe with this one, but right now it's just a lot of grapefruit, a lot of zesty pink pepper, that almond, nice, sweet, creamy almond, and a very light, earthy vetiver. But right now this one definitely is a flanker. Definitely reminds me of the original mixed with that. I'm keep getting the name wrong. I know I'm getting the name wrong. I'm just calling it fresh because it comes in that white bottle, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I can't really go too much more on this one just because if you guys know this one, you guys probably automatically know what I'm just how I'm describing it. It's a great combination of those two, and I want to say that people were like, they were really upset when they released the white bottle one, and so it's almost like they combined both. With this one. But right now, this smells really, really nice. We'll see where they go with this one because this is an eau de toilette. I don't think it's going to last very long because I want to say the one in the white bottle didn't last very long at all. And this is an EDT, so probably going to be in the same vein. But I will say this smells fantastic. I mean, this smells pretty much like the original mixed with the white. And if you guys like those two, you're going to love this one. We'll get to if it's if you need to buy, if you already own those, you need to buy this one. We'll get to that in the update. Because I'm going to need a little bit more time with this one. But I'm excited to wear this because it does smell really, really nice. And the other one's always got me positive attention. So, yeah. So I'm going to wear this tonight over the next couple of days and give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, guys, well, I'm back with my update for L'Homme Idéal Platine Privé from the house of Guerlain. Sorry, I just sounded kind of fancy there for a second. Guerlain, however you guys want to pronounce it. What do I think about this fragrance? Well, I think we might have been, I'm not going to say duped, but this is almost identical to the cologne version. Now, I kept calling it the white bottle in the first half of the video, but it's L'Homme Idéal cologne, which I heard was discontinued. So I'm trying to understand what's going on with this one because this is a limited edition. The cologne was discontinued because people were selling cologne for really, really high. I think if you go online, like on eBay and stuff, people were selling it for more than it should have been selling. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I thought I heard. That's just what I thought. So if the cologne is discontinued, this might be a re-release, a temporary release because it's a limited edition. I looked at the notes of the cologne, and it literally was the exact same notes that, remember earlier when I read off the notes and I said some were missing, or they added some on Fragrantica, but the website was different. So the notes that Fragrantica had were actually the notes of the cologne. So it had the bergamot, and I think it had a couple of other notes, some musk and whatnot. So it's almost like Fragrantica just went ahead and copied and pasted the cologne notes, right? Now, that was breaking news to me. Some of you guys out there might already know this. I didn't know that. I didn't know this. But if you guys knew the cologne version, then you're going to like this one. We'll get to a couple of other pros and cons here at the end. But I will say, I want to say it had better longevity and projection than the original. So longevity, I got 6 hours. I want to say the original got a little bit less than that, but it could have been the same. It's been a long time since I've worn it and gotten all to see how long it lasted. But I want to say this one lasted longer on my skin. So maybe it's a little bit better concentration. Not really sure. Because even I think the cologne was an eau de toilette concentration, not a cologne concentration. Projection was the first couple of hours, like most fragrances, are going to be your best. First couple hours are going to be your best when it comes to this. Not a beast by any means. And we'll get to the seasons in a minute, but yes, the warm weather is definitely going to help this one out with the performance category. But the seasons for this fragrance, yes, it's going to be the hot weather. So this has really nice, very, very nice grapefruit note. The almond note in this is very, very nice as well. Nice. It has a cherry almond type of vibe, which is very, very nice that almond brings to the table. This one, at times when I was wearing this one, I almost got like the cherry note that I got from Pure Havana from Mugler. So you get that sort of cherry note in this, which is nice. And I want to say that the cherry note in this is a little bit heavier, maybe. I'm starting to think that maybe this is just maybe a heavier version of the original cologne that came out. Again, you can't quote me on that one because I'm not really sure. Going off of memory, and I'm just trying to decide what they did with this one, whether it's a re-release or if it's like a better version. And then when the occasions for this fragrance, casual day wear. Now, this bottle does not, I think I said that earlier, this bottle does not say casual day wear. This bottle says evening wear with the black cap, the dark bottle, the gray sticker here. But this is going to be casual day wear. Obviously, I always say you guys can wear them wherever you want, but wear this one wherever you wore the cologne version. And I wore that one casually during the day. Could you wear this one at night? Sure. You could probably wear it on a hot summer evening. You could easily get away with wearing it then. But just my first inkling is just casual day wear. And you can wear the original or some other flankers at night, just because there's so many of these now. Ages for this fragrance. You know what? This one's just not coming out. $135 for 100 mil. I think a 20-year-old could pull it off. The money's probably gonna be closer to 120 to a 25-year-old. We'll just say 20, between 20 and 25. So maybe just 20 and up, I guess, just to play it safe. 20 and up are gonna be a safe age range for this fragrance. I think they can pull it off. Maybe easily afford it. Maybe just get it for a present or something. Not really sure. But yeah. So overall, I do like this fragrance. I actually love this fragrance. It smells really, really great. But I'm bamboozled a little bit. Is this one supposed to be a re-release of the original? Is this a stronger version of the cologne version? Right? But this is limited edition. See, because I try to put my mind in the head of the people who are just doing the business, right? So I immediately, whenever I made the decision that it was very reminiscent to the cologne version, I was like, okay, if they discontinued that one, which I think I did hear that, they probably saw how popular it was, maybe, right? And then, or maybe tweaked the juice a little bit to make it better than what it was. And then they came out with this one. So it's almost like a re-release. Hey, do you guys miss that one that we discontinued where we're going to bring it out for a short time? Maybe even if they check out the sales, they're like, oh, wow, people actually bought this one. Let's re-release it again. And we'll make it a mainstay. I'm not sure. That's just my speculation. That's just how my brain works. This is a nice fragrance. This is a really, really great fragrance for the summer days, guys. The grapefruit is amazing. The almond accord is amazing. Don't get a lot of vetiver. It's just very fresh, very citrusy, it's very sweet and almondy. It's woody and creamy. Very, very nice fragrance, guys. But again, my only gripe was that it's just a re-release of the cologne version. But I mean, the cologne version, right, might be going for as much as this one right now, right? I'll have to maybe put a picture here on eBay and see if it's not, then of course go get the cologne version first. If you can get it for like, I don't know, 35, 40, 50 bucks, sure. It's going to be cheaper than this one. But if you can't find that one, or you just don't want to go through the trouble of getting it, and you want to try this one because it might be a little bit stronger, because I do think they might have tweaked the juice in this one just a little bit to make it last a little bit longer, make it stand a little bit more, then yes, you're going to want this fragrance. You're going to want to get your hands on it. You're going to want to try it, and you're going to want to keep it. I promise you, this one's going to get you compliments. You're going to get noticed in the summer with this one. I don't like the bottle. The bottle is very stupid. Like, people are going to think this is like an evening fragrance. No, it should have been maybe a clear bottle with a black cap or something. I don't know. Just something that screams more casual day wear. But that's just my opinion on this one, guys. So have you guys tried L'Homme Idéal Platine Privé from the house of Guerlain? If you have, let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below. Am I wrong about the comparison? Is this its own juice? Is it not, comparable to the cologne version? You guys let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video on my channel. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first edit content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, until the next video, you guys, take care. Thanks.